I've often thought about being a filmmaker, but one of the things that has always kind of existed beyond my thinking is the aspect of, when you're a film director or filmmaker, you kind of end up doing things you might not necessarily have interest in. I heard somewhere recently, somebody reminded me that Stephen Moffat had written a Tintin movie for Steven Spielberg, I believe. And that is something I would have literally no interest in whatsoever. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to write it. I wouldn't want to film it. And that's one of those things where, like, I would really need to be selective, and I really only want to do things that interested me. If somebody came to me and said, Johnny Blues, you can do a Batman movie, write the sucker, help us direct it, whatever. That I do in a heartbeat. Superman, maybe. Um, Thundercats, anything that conforms to my interests. But if it's not something I'm interested in, I'm just really not going to want to do it. And there's a certain level of in Hollywood where that's kind of the accepted norm, where directors of any caliber, um, they're kind of given projects I mean, there is negotiations and directors are free, I guess, to walk away if they're not interested or they want to do something else. But that's one of those things where it's like I would have to be in creative control. That's what it all comes down to. In my writing, in my, when I make sketches, if I paint, whatever it is, I need creative control. And I need to be able to decide where I'm going to lay my dominoes, where I'm going to lay my work and what I'm going to choose. I need to have that freedom. Otherwise, you're not going to get the best results out of me. I mean, there are some directors who, that sounds like a challenging project. I may not have interest in it, but I could probably try to work wonders with it, and I don't really know, it would depend on the project for me personally, what it was about, whether I would think along those lines. Most of the time, it would really be down to if it seemed like something fun, if it seemed like something challenging, but also that did, in some means, conform to my interests. And if I couldn't do that, if I couldn't maintain that creative control, I probably wouldn't want anything to do with it.